seasons of waiting give way to discontentment and become the open door for us to reach back. Notice it was during a time of waiting. They were waiting for Moses. They were becoming impatient. They were becoming frustrated. They felt like we need to move on, but where is Moses? We thought we're on our way to the promised land, but now we're on pause. We have a destination to get to, but it doesn't seem like we're getting there anytime soon. You know, some of the times where we most struggle are between the promise and the delivery of the promise. Sometimes the places that we most start to doubt, become frustrated, impatient, is when we are waiting. I don't know about you, but I'm a bad waiter. Anybody else here kind of bad at waiting? I mean, I go to the doctor's office, they say you have to get there early, and then they make me wait longer. It's kind of like, hey, who's the sick person here? Go to the grocery store and there's someone in front of you. It always seems to happen. The person, God bless her heart, but the lady that has like 10 coupons, it's like, one more, let me find it in my purse at the bottom. I got to dig it out. Long conversations like, I'm at a stoplight. I tell my wife, I think the stoplight's broken. It's just been way too long. I don't like to wait. But let me tell you what happens sometimes when we're waiting. Some of you right now, today, as I speak, you're in the waiting room. Maybe it's the waiting room for a marriage to turn around that seems like it's been stuck for a long time. Maybe it's in the waiting room of singleness where you've just been praying and believing that God would bring someone and it's just not happening. Maybe it's in the waiting room of a prodigal son or daughter that you expect to come back and it just seems to be getting worse. Maybe it's in the waiting room of a job situation that you thought would turn around, but it's just prolonged itself over and over and over again. Maybe it's in the waiting room of trying to come out of a season of darkness or depression or emotional instability, and it feels like it never ends. I don't know what your waiting room is. But sometimes in the middle of our waiting room is when the enemy comes in and begins to speak to us, discouraging, lies, and it's in the middle of the waiting room oftentimes that we blow it. While they were waiting, it says that Moses delayed, and so the people of Israel came to Aaron and they said, hey, we don't know where Mo is at. We don't know if he's coming back. We don't know if an animal has gotten him or if he decided to flee or run. We don't know where he's at, but we want, listen to what they say. Listen, but make us gods that will go before us. Hold on, I thought you had a God that delivered you from the land of Egypt. Suddenly, they say, hey, make us some gods that will go before us. They still wanted to be led, but they were not sure they wanted to be led by the God of Moses. And here's what I want you to know. Sometimes you can be in the waiting room and you could start to listen to the wrong voices.